welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa. If you haven't yet not subscribed to my channel, please do so before you end this video. So today I wanted to sit down and film 2 ways of doing makeup. So I thought it'd be fun to like put half my face using products and also methods of how I used to do my makeup, and then now the versus now, like different techniques and what I use now on the face. So I know as makeup evolves, I know that we change our techniques, we change what different products we use. So that is what I'm doing today. It should be fun. Seeing from what I picked out and what I'm going to be applying on each side of the face, I can tell already that it's going to be quite different. Like the 2 sides are going to be quite different. So it's going to be interesting to see how they actually look side by side on the face. So yeah, I got this idea from Instagram because I know a lot of people do like the 2016 versus the 2021. So let's get into today's video, shall we? Okay. So starting off with the brows, I feel really insecure right now because I always come on camera doing my brows. Like, I don't do much to my brows anymore, but it's quite funny because how I used to do my eyebrows is a lot different than how I do them now. So now I usually just do brow gel, fill it in where I need to, and that's it. Like really, really natural brow. I know that that's the trend now. Like I said in my intro, a lot of these techniques have just evolved, and you know, they do change as time goes on. So here we are. Just feels weird because before I would just literally go in straight with the pencil, or I would use pencil before. And this is, by the way, Fenty. I don't know what this is called. This is the Brow MVP pencil by Fenty. Before, I think I used to use a lot of the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but let me just tell you, I used to go in on the brow, okay? I'm a little embarrassed of how much I used to go, but they used to be dark. And wow. Sad to say that I used to even like go here in the front and flick it. Yeah. Anyways, this is how I used to do my brows. I used to literally fill in every single fiber, brow hair on my eyebrows. So something like that, super, super dark. And I don't have this product anymore, but what I used to even do, as if this wasn't enough, I used to go in with a tinted brow gel, the Anastasia Beverly Hills tinted brow gel. Not clear, tinted, to add more color, to make them extra dark. Yeah. So moving on to the face. Okay, old method. I used to love the, oh my god, this is so dirty. This is the Becca, I already forgot what this was called. This was the backlight. So, like I was saying, we are going to be applying this on this side, old method side. And I really like this primer. I still don't regret ever using this primer. I like how it brings brightness to my face and my complexion. It really brightens up the face. That's why it's purple. But sad, we won't be able to buy it ever again. Really, really devastating when I heard Becca was closing. Like I was saying, okay, this side, new method, I go in with, actually, let's just go in with the old method still. The foundation that I used to always use was the Fenty Beauty 210 Pro Filter Matte Foundation. Okay. And I'm not using a luminous primer. But I did go in with a sponge, so that adds moisture. So let's see how this base will turn out. When I tell you that I have not applied my base like this in God knows how long, I'm not joking. Wow. Oh my God, my face looks so... Wow. My face looks really, really flat, like matte. Oh, wow. Wow. Like, I really am impressed on how the skin looks. And let's go. Oh, not good. I'm gonna just brush this little hair. My hairs just fall. Don't have any brow gel there, you know? Got no help. And my brows do like to go down. Anyways. So I added 2 layers. There we are. Knowing me, I probably would have like really packed it on. But we're gonna leave it at that. Totally different now is I go in with a luminous luminous kind of base, and then I mix that in with my foundation. I'm using the Auric Selenite Glow Lust, and now I use a skin tint to mix that in with versus a foundation. 9 out of 10 times I go in with the skin tint. If I'm not, I'm using the Rare Beauty foundation, but I wanted to use something that I use like most often, and that's a skin tint. So here we are. I like the Glotion by L'Oreal. Very similar and comparable to the finish. That's an affordable option. Just wanted to mention that. But that's what I use if I'm not using my Glow Lust. I kind of like to save my Glow Lust for special occasion because it is quite expensive, and you know, sometimes you don't need to use your products when you're not really going anywhere really that special. So I do that. I mean, come on. And no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. That just played on my head right now as I just said that. But no one's gonna know. Drugstore makeup is just as good. There are bomb products at the drugstore, and you will learn that, but it is trial and error, so, of seeing what's good at the drugstore. But yeah, so flat like cement, and then we have a luminous looking skin, and I will kind of spot conceal if I like to cover extra spots there. But that is for the base so far and the brows. Okay, moving on to concealer. For concealer, I used to always, and don't lie and say you didn't use this all the time, but this was you know, back in the day. Well, back in the day, it ain't even that long ago, but you know what I'm saying, like this was it. So the way to apply this was like this: 1, 2, 3, and like if I didn't need more than that, I still would go in with more, and I would just pat that in. So I know that my eyes are gonna look really, really dry with this concealer. I would even bring it to the top of my eyelid, make it extra dry up there, but you know, yeah. Anyways, I tried this concealer not that long ago because I was like rambling through my makeup, trying to get ready really quick, going out on the weekend, and this is the only one I found, and I was like, whoa, did I regret that decision? Because it makes my under eyes look so dry. Here we are. This is what the eyelids look like, and the under eye. Then I would go in with my Airspun Loose Face Powder. I still love this powder. No regrets there, saying that I used to use this. I still use it. but this is what I used to use. You get so much powder for the price. Such a good powder. I just don't like its packaging, but it's really, really good. And then for this side, I use my Pixie Peach what is this called? Brightening Peach. I was gonna say it backwards. Brightening Peach color corrector. And I like to kind of go in with a corrector because then I can hide my dark under eyes. Kind of already get a head start before applying concealer. I'm getting all confused. But this is what I do now. Got another beauty sponge here. Actually, here we are. Like, this is enough. And I do still kind of go up here. And I did used to bake, so that's why I'm leaving that there. I'm going in with my flour powder by Beauty Bakery. This one's almost out. So I kind of just apply very little where I need to. Outer edge, not much. And then I just dust it right off. Not letting it bake. I don't like to bake the under eye and the whole eye area because it can look really dry. Okay, so this is enough baking, I think. I think that was enough time. Now moving on to bronzer. So Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer was my guy. I have like 2-3 of these. And I don't know why, because before I started YouTube, I don't know why, but I have 2 or 3 of these still, like the old packaging. I know that they upgraded or updated the packaging. I'm going to apply this on this side. Sorry, keep confusing my sides. This side. I don't feel like my application, or sorry, placement has changed much with bronzer from 2016. I'm going to bake under here because that's what I used to do. And then I'm gonna go in with my blush, Luminoso by Miláni. I was such a powder girl. I still do. I like sometimes mixing a cream bronzer with a powder blush. Now for bronzer now, I like to go in with a cream bronzer. Blush bronzer, I mix them up so much in videos, I noticed. But you can see what I'm doing, okay? I'm doing a bronzer, cream bronzer. Then I bring it up to my temple still. Underneath the jawline. Hide any double chin, or at least attempt to. And then I go in with a cream blush. My all-time favorite is the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable. And this is nearly apricot, probably my most used shade by this brand, Rare Beauty. But similar shades, so I haven't changed much as far as my shade preference for blushes. That's for the face. Now I do like to clean up my bronzer with a little bit of powder. Not really being too perfect, not like still sculpted, but just to clean it up. So now for this side of the face, still baking. Here I would already take this off because I'm not trying to draw out the skin here. So this is the Hourglass Luminous Light Ambient Luminous, no, this is the Ambient Lighting Powder Luminous Light in the shade Luminous Light by Hourglass. Get it together, Vanessa. I would dust this all over my forehead and kind of, not the nose, but right here, like almost like this area right here. And this kind of gives you like a beautiful sheen. I do really like it. It did help with that. Okay, I'm gonna dust this off. Okay, so going in now with highlight, this is the Rodeo Drive. This is the Ophir Cosmetics in the shade Rodeo Drive highlight. I really like this highlight clearly, and I still do. I use this a lot for my inner corner. It's like perfect for the inner corner. But fan brush, I still use a fan brush. I know many of you might be like, whoa, that's outdated, but I still like it. I changed it up with a little small tapered brush, but I still like this brush. This is the It Cosmetic brushes for Ulta. And here is where I used to really go ham, okay? I used to have a beautiful glow, flat cement face base, but I used to have my highlight. And then I still do this, so I'm gonna just do it on the nose. I used to have like a little bit extra before, but I like that Rudolph highlight nose. And then I used to go like this, but I'm gonna just, I only got one nose, so can't really show you both methods, but that's what I used to do. Chin, also used to do the chin. Yeah, I told you I used to love my highlight. Now, versus now, I would like the skin to kind of just glow with my blush. I will tell you that I actually sometimes just skip blush, highlight, because my blush already has that nice luminous finish. But I'm going to show you how I would apply it if I were going in with a little bit. Probably that's it. And then I actually wouldn't even apply any more. Like, that's it. Because we are glowy and luminous on this side. Okay, for setting sprays, my preference has really changed. It was always the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I still like this. I will still use this. I still do on occasion, but it's really rare now. But I really like this. I mean, you can't beat the spray. It's amazing. Like, it doesn't give you a dewy finish, but it also doesn't give you, oh, it smells so good. It doesn't give you like a dewy finish, but it doesn't give you like a mattifying finish, because I don't really like matte. I never did, actually. Of course, my skin has changed as the years have gone by. So before I wasn't so dry. I was more like a combo, normal to combo, but now I've been loving this guy. Like, you can clearly see I'm halfway through it about. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glowing Spray. I like the Watermelon by Glow Recipe Spray. That one's pretty much almost out. Now that that has kind of like settled itself on the skin, it's still drying. I'm going to apply wing liner, so mine don't look too crazy different. I'm going to apply my wing liner like the way I used to, which was pretty, like, I would say not thick, but pretty bulky. I don't know how to explain it. But I would just really make a thick wing, I guess. And then now I kind of like to go natural as the inner portion of the eye, and then I just do the still pretty dramatic wing. But let's see how the two kind of are compared to each other. So I'm going to get off camera really quick and come right back, because there's no way that I'd be able to talk to you while doing this. So I'll be right back. So what I did is I went ahead and applied my mascara and my lipstick. So this side, you can tell I even filled in a little bit more this side of the brow, the inner portion of the brow, because I did go in before with a really full brow. So my lipstick, I would never use lip liner before, and I can tell up close that my lips just give the illusion of a little bit, making them more look plumper and fuller by going, I never really overline, I just go right above my lip line. I don't like do any crazy intense overlining. And then before I didn't even used to use lip liner, like I would just go in straight with my liquid lipstick. So that's this side, and then this side with my brow way less crazy. You can definitely see my natural brow hairs. And then now I add bottom mascara. Of course, I am a busy mom. If sometimes I don't have time to put on mascara on my lower lash line, it doesn't happen, but I do like it when I'm doing a wing. And you can tell if this side is just a really full, bold, like thick line. Like my liner's pretty thick. I'm not saying that it's the wrong way to do it. I'm just saying that's how I used to do it, and now I prefer to do it just more tapered in the inner portion of the eye. That's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. It was pretty interesting for me. I can see that my face looks more luminous and still kind of like glowy because I have a lot of highlighter going on and on my temple here, and then my nose, of course. But imagine if, I don't know if I can blot it off, but imagine if now I don't really go with an intense highlight. So now this is like more subtle. The skin is more like lightweight. It's more like peeking through a little bit. I like that. I like the luminosity throughout the whole face versus just the highlight really like speaking on this side. It's pretty intense. And that brow. And to think that I used to do a tinted brow gel. That's like the cherry on top, right? I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it fun to see me watch. I challenge you to, is that even a thing? I challenge you to try it out and see what you used to do, what products you used to do. I really now got a clear view of what I have changed in my routine as far as like textures and whatnot. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and please let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see next for me. I do want to do an Ulta drugstore haul for you coming up next here on my channel, and I don't know, give me ideas of what you would like to see next. So that is it for me today. I hope that you subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you guys. Bye.